got a special treat for you from the lightning capital of the world.
Oh, that number.
A lovely little thunderstorm.
Doesn't really change the price.
Sit back, relax, and start painting. Just listen to it.
So, if I haven't mentioned it before, I live in the lightning capital of the world. Yeah, so Jasmine's probably flipping out right now, but let me show you guys this. I know okay, I'm gonna turn you around. And let me just set you down there and enjoy this thunderstorm. Who doesn't love a good thunderstorm, right? Let me see here. I had to prop you up. There we go. So when I was coming home today, I was recording snippets and my phone was full again, so I have no idea what of my embarrassing stories got recorded, what didn't. But I spent tonight trying to catch up on comments. So many people responded to the map request for, wow, for where you live and a little bit about you. So that has been really awesome, kind of overwhelming. I do try and, you know, reply to everybody. At least, if anything, a little heart and a thumbs up. But I got through 1 day's worth of posts. I'm now only 3 days behind on my comments. So I do apologize if you've been waiting to you know, hear from me or see that I acknowledge that you're added. Getting it all put in a spreadsheet. I'm going to go out and buy my pins, and then I think we'll probably pin you all on the map together, do maybe a tag or something that day. But I just thought we'd enjoy the lightning storm together, because I love lightning storms. And I wonder if maybe if I turn off this light, you'll be able to see it better. You can see it pretty good. I wish I could get even up. Oops, sorry. Sorry for the motion sickness. Trying to get you cropped up so you can see more sky and less patio. I don't know how well it translates onto the recording, but some of these cracks are really loud. be mostly that way. The Gulf of Mexico's that way. About 10 miles maybe? 10 miles to the Gulf. I can hear Jasmine. She's frickin'. She is flipping out. I was wondering if, you know, it's the sound more than anything. You know, they have, I think they have better hearing than people, or if it's more of a internal, like sharks. I don't know, but I was wondering if putting earplugs in her would help, if she'd tolerate that. I also have to say that when I got home, I was so anxious to get home because I had heard that there was so much support for the bully victim, and I did talk to her, and she said she was in tears. She was so grateful of all the support that everybody gave to her in the comments. So I just want y'all to know how much she and I both appreciate all that support. And apparently it's no secret who that company is. And I think we're all on board with that. Okay, battery's low. Hang on, guys. I gotta plug in here. Alright, so I've got another question for you guys. Has anybody else heard that it is dangerous to take a shower during a lightning storm? I don't remember if I already asked you guys this. I know I asked my husband and the kids if they'd heard it. None of them had ever heard it before. Fact or myth? And if it is based on truth, is it if you have metal plumbing or any kind of plumbing? You know, back in the 70s when we all had copper pipes, now it's all PVC, so is it still dangerous? Because I stay out of the shower. I don't wash dishes in a lightning storm. So when we moved in, the lanai, as they call it here, patio area, screened in. Previous owners had like 2 lounge chairs, and that was it. That's all they had out here. Even in the pictures of the house online, they apparently didn't use it. So if you haven't already seen the video, we bought everything on Wayfair. So, you know, coming from Wisconsin, we really wanted to use the outdoor space. Like, we use it daily. So, you know, we got this nice L-shaped sofa, and then we wanted lighting, so we started with the lights on the posts. My husband put all those in. And I nagged him and nagged him and nagged him for the cafe lights. A lot of people have them around here. For some reason, our street, nobody had any. And I seen mostly just the white ones. And when we were at Sam's Club, I saw these colored lights. They're LED lights, and you can choose the colors, and there's like 30 different colors to choose from, and then they've got like holiday settings and color combinations, and it does all kinds of motion things, chasing, like it's really cool. So I finally talked him into it. We bought them. They weren't cheap, but you know, we got them and we hung them. And not long after we hung them, our neighbors hung some. Well, that was great. You know, the biggest compliment is, you know, impersonation, whatever. It was, felt good that somebody liked him so much, because we were actually kind of worried. It's so quiet in this neighborhood, and nobody had any lights that, you know, we come in and we're loud and we use our pool. Nobody's ever outside here on a Saturday. You'd never hear anybody outside. So we come out, we use the pool, the kids play basketball and stuff and making noise, and we're feeling guilty on a Saturday afternoon for like disturbing the peace. So we put up the lights, and then we're worried that the neighbors are going to be upset that, you know, they got the lights shining at night, and I think they automatically go off at like 1 a.m. or something. And then these neighbors put some up, so we're like, okay, it's acceptable. We're good. We have support. And they don't have them on tonight, but then diagonal behind us, they put some up. White ones. And then after they put them up, the next week, the neighbor on this side of us puts them up. Now, they don't apparently have theirs go all the time like we do. We've got ours set on timers. Yeah, they come on at dusk and they go off at like 1 a.m. Well, so that was kind of cool, because now we got 4 houses all right next to each other with these lights. So it's getting a little more festive. And the pool, it had just had a regular white light bulb in it when we bought the house. And my husband had done all this, you know, research online for colored lights, and I was adamantly against it because it was like expensive. He did one in the pool, and then there's one in the hot tub, and LED, and there's a bunch of colors you can choose from, and it also has patterns, and you can change the color and strobe and flickers, and there's like a disco mode and all this stuff. And I was like, we don't need it. We need to, you know, I need to find a job first. I wasn't even working yet. We cashed in my my 401k to have some money to live on when we moved down here, because we had no jobs. And so he's like, oh God, I want these lights for the pool. I'm like, no, just wait till we're working, wait till we're comfortable. No, we need to do it now, because if we don't do it now, we're never going to do it. And he's very much, you know, get everything right first and worry about the money later. And I'm the opposite. I'm like, save up till you have the cash and then you go do it. So I think it was, I don't remember if it was, I just know 800 sticks in my mind. Now I don't know if 800 just for the pool and then the hot tub was another however many hundred. But it was expensive to put that colored light in. Now, so now that we have it, I think it's really cool, of course. I like change. I like color. I'm one of those people who likes to rearrange the furniture 3 or 4 times a year. My husband is the opposite. His OCD is you get it where you want it and you leave it and you never ever move it again. So, you know, his brain says, okay, pool is cold and the hot tub's hot. Well, they didn't have a true red, so he goes with, you know, fuchsia, because it's the closest he could get. He picks those colors, like the first night that we had the lights in. Hot tub's red, the pool's blue, and then we get the cafe lights, and he does blue and fuchsia to match. And we can never change it. Why on earth didn't we just buy a blue light bulb and a red light bulb for the pool? Spent all that money on it, and we can't change the colors. I had it on the mode where it slowly fades from one color to the next, and it goes through like about 8 different colors and cycles through, and it's really cool to see. and he thought it was obscene and obnoxious and everything else, and we don't need to be putting on a show for the neighborhood and all this. And I'm like, oh my God. And then the lights, you know, when we were the only ones who had them, that was great, because, you know, holidays we do, you know, 4th of July we had red, white, and blue, and then for fall I did purple and orange for Halloween. Well, I think it was right around Christmas that they put theirs up. Well, here's the issue. Whenever we change ours, it changes about half of theirs, and whenever they change theirs, it changes about half of ours. So you can't turn them on, turn them off, change the colors or anything if your neighbors have theirs on at the same time. So the only time I can actually change the colors would be like if, because they have theirs on from dusk till whatever time. Theirs go off earlier than ours, so I'd have to wait up until theirs flip off. Then I could change the colors of mine without changing theirs. It's such a pain in the ass, so we're stuck with this now. I can't even change it for holidays. And, yeah, well, that's kind of a pain in the ass, but they somehow manage to always change their colors. They keep changing it, and I'm, like, so envious. But we've also got this neat little feature. So, I mean, it's all decked out. It's almost like you think we have parties, and we don't. Let me find the remote here. So, let's see, no, that's for those lights. Hang on, where is it? This one. Oh, I think I have to hit the light switch. Ah, shit, I think I accidentally disconnected the damn thing. Anyway, if I think of it some other time, I'll show you. But we have LED lights that line the bottom of the couches that you can also change colors and can do all kinds of modes and chasing and all that. Isn't it just silliness? And we've never had a party. Now, let me see here. I'm gonna treat you all to the glory that is our pool. We have a remote control for it. Yeah, right? Oh my God. Everything's remote control. Okay, now let me see if I can figure it out. Here we go. Okay, cool light. You completely freak him out. Okay. I'm gonna do this, and then tomorrow night when it comes on, he's gonna flip out. I should record him when he flips out. It has to cycle through some stuff first, but there we go. Okay. This would be my preferred setting. If it does anything, it's supposed to be cycling through the colors. It doesn't appear to be doing anything though. No, I guess it is. Okay, yeah, it's starting to turn green or aqua. And then you can also set the hot tub over there. I'm plugged in, so I can't get past this post, but you can put the hot tub on a different cycle, so they're like randomly changing. So yeah, I love sitting out here and watching the lighting. I'm gonna go with the idea that I'm sitting in a giant Faraday cage and I'll be okay. Let's hope. Isn't that a lovely color for water? Doesn't that make you want to jump in? You know, it just occurred to me, he goes to bed so damn early. I think he's going to bed before dark these days. He'll probably never even know I've got it on this till, like, winter hits. Oh, but... no, it shuts off at night. It doesn't stay on all night. I was going to say, because he gets up at, like, 3 in the morning. But I don't think the pool lights stay on. So, forgive me, I don't remember who it was. Now, doesn't that look lovely? We like the red, but it's not one of the, like, permanent colors you can pick. But that would be cool for Halloween. I don't remember who it was, but I can't remember the name of it. It's a pen for picking up jewels. Jewel pen... I can't remember, but I think it looks awesome. I just wonder, though, if it could be used for shoving things around or if you'd mess it up. All of this stuff reminds me of, I don't know if you guys remember, I think it was probably back when I was like in junior high, there was these, it was like a new toy. It was the slimy kind of feeling. They were like, I think free Happy Meal toys. It was like an octopus and you'd throw it up against a window and it would slowly climb its way down. You know, it was that. And then it would get all stuck with lint and you just wash it off under the sink and it would be sticky again. I'm thinking whatever that material is, just make a pen out of that, right? If you could find that stuff, shit, you could just use a little chunk of that, hot glue it into your pen, and boom, you're done. No more dealing with any of these, you know, disposable, tacky substances. And then whenever it stops sticking, just give it a little rinse. So, I guess I should go back in because I need to keep working on my video stuff. Not need to. I shouldn't say it like that. I want to. I really want to. But I headed up there as soon as I got home. I got home about 5:30 and I was up there until 9:30 answering comments and making my lists and all that other stuff. So, but yeah, I want to get back up there and do it. I mean, it's nice to take a break, but I enjoy that too. And I keep making these little snippets of recordings and then I never get them out because I end up with a pile of them or my phone ends up full, and then I'm forced to get them out there because I have no more room out of memory. So, yeah, I just rambled on for 22 minutes. 23. Okay. I think I got enough of these little clips now to fill up the whole dog washing fiasco. Call me morbid, but I like the red water. It goes with the red lights. Okay. I'm going to go work on that a little bit longer, and then I already told my husband I will probably sleep on the couch tonight because Jasmine kept scratching at the door to get out of our room last night. It was thundering again, and she was driving me crazy. Kept having to yell at her. You know, Jasmine, Jasmine. That's what I mean by yell at her. But my husband said, you know, he caught her scratching at the door a couple of times, and she's never really done that very often. Every once in a great while, but he's, you know, that was another part of the deal with getting the dog, is no damage to the house. So when he saw her scratch, he immediately had a discussion with me about I need to put an end to that immediately. So I was afraid she was going to wake him up scratching at the door, and then, you know, 3 in the morning we're having a talk. But, okay. I keep yawning, my eyes are watering. I'm going to leave the pool on the slowly changing colors and see how long it takes him to notice and have a chat with me about it. Today is August 2nd. 10, oh my god, I can't read that. What time is it? It's 10:33 p.m. Thursday night. So let's see how long it takes for him to notice the pool is changing colors on him. This will be fun. It's kind of like when the first time I tried to help out by dusting, and when I finished dusting, he said I didn't need to do that anymore because the pictures were not exactly as they had been. They were off like a ½ inch this way or a ¼ inch that way, so I got out of having to ever do that again. So that's kind of why the joke about the trophy wife coffee mug. I'm so not a trophy wife. I'm a wife of a control freak. So, yep, he's all mine, girls. Okay. Back to work.
Wasn't that fun? Next one, she's got some more, some drives back and forth to work, so to roll out the videos now. Then we're going to do the map, so gotta get a few more out.